Okay, so guys, welcome to Azure Trainings. This is our first session. So first, let me give my introduction, and then those people want to ask anything about this training. They want to ask anything, whatever the questions. If they want to ask anything about their career, you have any question, there is an option called raise hand. So if you want to ask any question, you have to raise your hand when I'm giving you a chance to unmute yourself, because by default, you guys are not able to mute by default. I am the one who is going to give you the chance for unmute. Then you guys can unmute yourself and speak with me. So let me give first introduction about myself, and then you guys can raise your hand, and then you can ask your question. So myself is Ankit Narula. I have total 10 years of experience now in the IT industry. Out of those 10 years, first 3 years, I have worked in Oracle applications as a techno-functional consultant, where we are generating reports, we are writing our coding with SQL and PLSQL. Those things we are doing it. And from last 7 years, I am working in a cloud platform, and I'm working in both the cloud platform, which we have number one and number two cloud platforms, that is AWS, and the second one is Azure. So I'm working in both the cloud platform from last 7 years. So this is about me. Now, if you have any question regarding the training or anything, whichever you have it, just please raise your hand. Then I'm giving you the chance. Yes, Tirupati, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, sir.
Hi,
Good
good
evening.
evening, Tirupati.
Yeah, I have small doubt. First doubt, what is the difference between AWS with Azure?
There
Uh,
is
yeah,
one by one will come. First, let
yeah.
me answer this question and then you come.
Yes, sir.
I tell you one thing, there is no difference between with AWS, Azure or GCP or any of the cloud if I'm taking it. Terminologies are same, concept is same in every cloud. You can use any cloud, concept wise is same, terminologies are same. Little bit different, yes, they have done it as per their requirement. Otherwise, if you know one cloud, you can easily learn other cloud also, because their terminologies, their concept is same. But yes, I can say that little bit changes you will identify
Okay.
for
Means,
one cloud to another cloud, because yes, those are other clouds, so they have done some changes as per their own requirements.
okay, sir.
Okay, now you can
Yeah.
ask your second question.
Second question, I saw Azure DevOps. Is it's completely different from the Azure or same?
No, this is Azure admin training.
Okay.
After Azure admin, whatever the next step, if you want to go for that, let me show you one diagram also here. Here are the list of services, guys, which we are going to cover it. I will discuss that also. Now here the certification part. This training, which actually we are going to cover, is about this one. Azure Administrator Associate level.
Okay.
Okay. After that, the next step, Tirupati, if you want to go for it, here is the DevOps one. Also, we have it.
DevOps
Or the
engineer.
second one is the expert one. But yes, in this one, if you want to go for DevOps one, first you need to have a knowledge about this Azure admin. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Anything else, Tirupati?
Yeah. Course duration
Is 35 days.
35 days. Okay.
Yes, it is mentioned in the course content or in the WhatsApp group also. It
Yes,
is
yes.
35 days. Are you in
Every
the WhatsApp group in that batch 95?
No, sir. Actually, I didn't join in that. Just I registered my details.
Join that WhatsApp group also. I'm sending the WhatsApp group guys link in the chat box. If anyone is not in the Azure batch 95, please join this WhatsApp group, because regarding this batch details might be not off, might be sometime I'm busy in some other work. I'm not taking any sessions or any updations. Whichever you are getting it from our side, you will get in this WhatsApp group.
So
Or
did
if you
you
are Yes, just let me complete, Tirupati.
Yes.
If you are already in the Azure batch 95, please don't join duplicate group. So join this group. I'm sending this link in the chat box. You can join them. Yes, you can ask a question, Tirupati. Tirupati, you can continue your question now.
Yeah, it's a 35 days course.
Yes, 35 days. Anything else you want to ask?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Thank you, Tirupati. Yes, Padmavatmati, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, sir.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Yeah, coding is necessary in Azure, sir.
No coding is required to learn about Azure. No coding is required.
Okay.
If you have basic Linux knowledge, that is okay. Okay. Even
Okay,
if
sir.
you don't know about that, that is also okay, because whatever we are going to learn about, just you can go for it.
Okay. Okay, that's it, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Karthik Kumar, you can unmute.
Hey, hi, Ankit. Thanks for the chance. How much of a level we can gain for by taking these sessions? I mean,
This is about medium level, because this is about associate level, architect associate level.
okay,
If you want to go for more expert, then you have to go for, after that, you have to go for expert.
okay. So, I mean, as my understanding, if we learn after completion of this course, I mean, we can through these interviews and everything, right? For this.
Yes, tell you one more thing.
Yeah.
This training will not help you to clear certification.
Okay.
Okay. This training will definitely help you to go for interview and clear the interview, because there's actually a difference between certification training and the real-time training which you want to work in. For certification, you guys need theoretical knowledge. But yes, if you want to work in real time, you guys need practical knowledge. And this training is all about practical. So whatever things we are going to see, where everything is, we are going to go with practical. But yes, little bit of explanation also I'm going to give you. Then after that, we'll see about the practical things.
Sure. Okay. One more question is that if the sessions are recorded?
Yes, session is recording, and we are going to share the recordings also. First 3 session recordings we are going to upload in our YouTube channel. After that, we are not going to share the recording. We are only going to share with our paid candidates. And after 4th session, the link will be changed only to the paid candidates.
Yeah, understood. I understood.
Okay. Anything else, Karthik?
No, actually, last question. I'm actually a middleware admin, actually. So it will be helpful for me. Middleware admin.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Middleware administrator. I'm a
yes, middleware administrator, definitely. And Karthik, this is the correct time to switch to cloud, because everything is all about cloud in upcoming days.
Yes.
No on-premises, we are getting it. I'll tell you one more thing. As per current situation in market, we all know that as per right now, if I'm talking about the current situation, AWS is #1. We all know that. Azure is #2. But from last 3-4 years, Azure is capturing it more market than AWS. So if I'm talking about after 2026 or 2027, Azure is going to be #1 cloud, and that is 100%. And right now, as per the market situation, you guys can check any of the website. We have more jobs in market in Azure rather than AWS.
Okay.
Okay. You can check Naukri.com. You can check on Google or Monster, any website you want to check. ZipRecruiter, we have it. If you're not talking just India, in all over the world, because what are the major countries we have it, where we have IT industry? Sorry, 3 actually. I don't know about China, but yes, if I talk about in US or in India, we have more jobs as per any other platform.
Okay.
Okay. Any other platform, not just about AWS or Google. Any platform, if I'm talking about Oracle, if I'm talking about IBM things, any platform, Azure is having more jobs, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Ankit.
Okay. Yes, Shashi, you can unmute.
Hey Ankit.
Hi, Shashi.
So Ankit, I have only one question. So basically, I'm an Oracle Apps DBA. So how
Okay.
does this course help me? Like, basically I'm new to cloud. So far I've worked
Shashi,
on
you how much experience do you have in as a DBA?
7 years.
7 years. Might be you are aware of that your job is going to be on stake in within few years, or might be in within few months also. Maybe
Yeah.
you know that because we
Yes.
all know that DBA jobs are going to be empty in
Yes.
upcoming
Actually,
days.
yeah.
I tell
Yeah.
you one thing, my brother is in USA. He's doing he's a DBA. He's having a 22 years of experience in IT industry.
Okay.
He has also switched from Oracle DBA to cloud platform.
Yeah. So even I
Okay.
am trying to do the same, but
And
I'm
yes,
just trying to
do it
see.
for those people are in DBA, they have to do it very fast
Yes.
because DBA jobs are the one which are actually going to be finished very fastly in the market. Okay,
Yeah.
so you have to switch it. So what you can do it, you can learn this training. After completion of this training, there is one might be you have heard about Snowflake.
Yes.
You can go for that. Okay, this is actually not a Azure tool, it's a third-party company tool.
Okay.
So you can go for that one. Okay, or there is one more tool. Let me jam. I forget the name of that tool also. Just a minute. Let me tell that. That is actually, yeah. The name is that one is Azure Analytics. Sorry, yeah, Analytics. But the spelling is wrong. ANALYSCS. This is the correct spelling. Go for this one after completion of this training.
Okay. So basically, like, there is another course like for Azure, there is DP 300 for the database administrator. Those kind of services could be any of help for me, or like
No, not require it. No, not require it. I'm telling you the real-time situation in the market. Okay. As per real-time situation which we have in the market, after this admin training, goal for particular this survey. This is not a course actually, Azure Analytics. This is a service which we have. Learn this particular service.
Okay. So
okay, go for that one, or go for Snowflakes. This is data warehousing service. Yeah, there are other things also we have it called Azure Data Factory. Don't go for that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Just go for this one. That is sufficient for that. Even a person is fresher, he can also learn this service.
Okay.
Okay. He can also learn this particular service. But yes, if a person is DBA, definitely he can go for that.
Okay. So I don't have to focus on data fundamentals like DP 900.
No, not required.
Oh.
Actually, I'm telling you because my brother has done the same thing. He learned Snowflakes, he learned Azure Analytics, he learned AWS Redshift. In AWS, this is also service called Redshift. He learned that one. Okay. In AWS also. So he learned about AWS, he learned Azure, he learned both the clouds. So my brother has done the same thing, who is living in US. So based on that, he has switched his career 2 years back.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
No, just this the question. I mean, I'm just trying to understand, like, how this is gonna help me to understand the Azure.
Definitely it's going to be help you a lot. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And guys, I'm getting a SMS in the chat box that you're not able to see my screen. I have already enabled my screen. There is no pause from my screen. You can see the screen. If you're still not able to see the screen, I'm not sure what was that issue. Might be that issue is from Azure. Sorry, it's from Zoom. And this session can be listened by anyone. It doesn't mean that a person cannot join this training. A person who is fresher, that person can also join this training. A person who is experienced in any of the technology, he can also join the same training. Okay, it doesn't mean that I'm getting few message that I am a college student. Can I join this? Yes, anyone can listen to this session. Anyone can join to the sessions. Those are freshers or those are experienced or experienced person. If it's in the any of the technology, when I've switched my career, like when I'm giving my introduction, I've already informed you that I'm working in Oracle applications. Oracle applications is ERP tool. So I'm working on that one. ERP tool is having no link with cloud. I got a chance from my company. They are getting some projects for cloud. They told me, so based on that, I have switched. And everything is going to be switched on cloud in upcoming days, guys. So make sure we are also going to be switched. If you have any other career in any other technology, if you're a fresher, that is actually a good. You can switch. Yes, Babu Rao, you can unmute. Babu Rao, are you able to hear me? Guys, if you don't have any question, please don't raise your hands. It is wasting your time or other people's time also. Or if your question is already asked, please lower down your hand.
Yeah, this is Babu here. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, actually, currently I'm working on the ECM products ECM products like data cap and ICC and all. Is this okay to shift to Microsoft Azure for that one?
Babu Rao, like earlier also I've told, a person is having any experience in
Yeah,
the industry, he can switch to cloud because everything is going to be switched to cloud in upcoming days from on-premises. Because why the reason why actually clients are switching to clouds? The reason is it is more cheaper than on-premises.
okay.
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 Yeah. Anything else, Babu Rao?
Yeah.
Yes, Kriti, you can unmute yourself.
Thanks, Ankit, for the opportunity. I have a small doubt. Can you please minimize this notepad as I have doubt in certification path?
Let me just do that. Yes, you can ask a question.
So in this training, ongoing training, as you listed fundamentals, associate, expert, how many areas will be covered in this training?
This is not expert training, this is associate training.
So only associate will be covered.
Yes, only architect associate level. I have marked expert level because I was discussing with some other student. So what was the next part after this training? That's what he's asking.
Okay, so in this training, AZ104 will be covered, right? Next,
so this is the one which actually we are.
Yeah. In order to get more, we have to take expert training. That's what you explained earlier, right?
Correct. He was
Thanks
asking the DevOps one. So I inform it after that one, you can go for DevOps or you can go for expert. So you have multiple options after this associate one.
Okay, so that will be another not included in this, right?
No.
The training,
No.
exactly, right?
Correct.
Got your point. Thanks for your explanation. And you have already cleared the doubts which I have. Thanks for giving opportunity once again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Raghavendra, you can unmute.
Yep. Are you able to hear me, Ankit?
Yes, definitely I'm able to hear you.
Yeah.
Very
Thank you,
clear.
Ankit. Yeah. Just two queries. One is, it's not related. It's related to my wife. My wife is also in this call, but she cannot ask questions now with the current situation.
Nice.
Yeah. So the question is, she's 1 to 2 years of C# developer experience.
So which experience?
1.5 years of C# developer.
As a developer, which experience she has?
C#.
Oh, C#. Okay, yes.
Yeah. So now she's planning to switch to DevOps, basically. That's the plan.
Okay.
So how will this training or Azure Administrator certification will help to move to the Azure DevOps? Means
Now,
totally switch the stream.
DevOps, you can see here as per this certification path also, if you want to go for DevOps, first you have to knowledge about Azure Administrator Associate. It is mandatory.
Okay.
You can see the certification path also, this thing. It is mandatory because without that, if you're trying to directly go with DevOps engineer, because in Azure, actually what we have we have a DevOps service in Azure. It's a separate service we have it. That what we have to learn. Under that, we have a multiple steps also we have it. We have to learn those. Let me show you that. Azure DevOps. Now, if I'm going for Azure DevOps, sorry. Go to image. Here I'm getting it. We actually have to learn these 5 things in Azure DevOps. But yes, to understand about Azure DevOps, first it is mandatory. You need to have DevOps, admin knowledge. Directly, okay. If you go, you are not able to understand the concept. So it will completely, you will blank actually. Because if you are in the new to cloud, that time you are not able to understand. Yes, if you have a knowledge in cloud, in that case, I can say that you can go for that. But still, you can't give the DevOps certification without giving it associate certification.
Okay.
Or one
Understood.
more thing. Yep. One more thing. Lot of people have wrong conception in their mind. If I give certification, I will get a job. No. With certification, yes, it is possible you will get calls easily. Okay. But you will not get job. For job, you have to clear the interview. And if I'm talking about Indian market, they are not checking your certification. They're always checking your knowledge. Yes. If I'm talking about US market, in US market, they are giving more privilege to certification rather than your knowledge. As this is, I'm telling you as per my experience, they are giving it. But in Indian market, no, they are giving more privilege to your knowledge rather than a certification. The only thing with certification, you will get called, nothing else. Okay, Raghavendra?
Yeah, I got answer. And just extended to this query, how will this training will help in getting through the jobs of the DevOps actually as a C# developer?
No, that's what I earlier told you. To learn about this one, first you have to understand it, because here we are creating virtual machine and all the things. You need to know virtual machine. You need to know about the resource groups. What are resource group and all the things. So what actually we are going to learn in this one.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Because to a developer, with developers, what actually they are doing, they have to link their application with storage services also. So we are learning about storage services also. Okay. So to actually a developer needs to know 2 services which are very important. One is virtual machine, other is called storage one. With virtual machine, they have to understand virtual network. So 3 are important, which actually we are going to cover.
Okay. And my final question is, whatever you are sharing on the screen, is this the up-to-date certification from the Microsoft Azure? Okay,
this is an updated one, because recently they have changed this certification code. It's 304 to 305. They have few months back.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Yeah, I am just
that is the updated one.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Ankit.
Thank you. Yes, Rahim, you can unmute. Rahim, please unmute yourself. Rajeshwari Thota, you can unmute. Lakshmi Pati, you can unmute yourself. Yes, you can ask your question. Lakshmi Pati, do you have any question?
I have
I'm not able to hear you properly.
Yeah, I'm audible, Ankit.
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah. How are you, Ankit?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I have some doubts in Azure, so I want to talk with you.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Yeah, I want to start my career with Azure. 2021 is my passed out with bachelor's.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you are a Lakshmi, you're a fresher, you can apply jobs as a fresher.
Okay.
Okay. So if you are a fresher, definitely you can go for a fresher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I'll tell you one more thing, guys. If you see as per the certification path, before AZ 104, there is one more certification. They are showing that AZ 900. This is optional. You can see here it is mentioned as optional. So this is not required. So if you're not giving this certification, it is okay. And even to learn about associate level, you don't need to learn anything about fundamentals, because whatever we have it in fundamentals, we are going to cover in our associate level also. So fundamental is very basic one. You don't need to learn that, for that is actually completely a wastage of time if you go for fundamental. So directly you can go for this AZ 104. So don't worry about that if you are not giving it AZ 900. Yes, Narendra, ready, you can unmute.
Sorry, sir, I have joined late to the class. So actually, I am from .NET developer. Working experience is 1.5 years. So
Okay.
my question is, do I need to go Azure administrator and next level is Azure data DevOps engineer, or is directly I can go with Azure developer and Azure DevOps engineer?
There is two options here. You can go with associate level. After that associate level, you can go for DevOps. Okay. If you go for associate level, you have actually two options here: DevOps and expert level. If you go for developer, AZ 203, you have only one option, is DevOps.
DevOps. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, got it. That is my question. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Ganesh, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Ganesh, you can ask your question.
Thank you, sir. So we get a PDF and recording also.
Yes, we are going to share it. The training cost is 5,000 rupees. Under 5,000 rupees, what you are getting it live training. Just a minute.
Okay.
You are getting live training. You are getting recordings. You are getting training PPTs, the PDF PPTs which I am going to use in this training. And here are the one which actually I am going to use. 87 PPTs I am going to use. So after that particular session, I am going to upload recordings. With recording, whatever the PPTs I am going to use it, that also I am going to upload. Okay. And let me complete, Ganesh. Let me complete. And you will get Azure dump. You will get Azure document. You will get sample resumes, interview questions, quiz. But yes, these 5 things you will get at the end of the day. So last day, whenever we have the last day, on that particular last day, I am going to upload these 5 things. On daily basis, you will get these 3 things.
It's okay. Practical based completely, right?
Correct.
Okay.
This is completely practical based, but yes, to learn about practical, little bit of theory we need to understand. This 95% you can say is practical. Just less than a 5% is theoretical, because to understand that practical, little bit we have to understand theory also. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so let's start with, guys, our demonstration. We have done a lot of questions. So let's first understand what is actually is all about cloud and all the things. And I'm going to stop the chat also. So let's go with our demo session and then we can move forward. Now, introduction about cloud. Now, what is actually cloud? Is actually a cloud is there or something else is there? We are calling it cloud computing, but it's actually not a cloud. Somewhere in any particular city, particular state, in particular area, there is a computer they are putting it. They are putting a CPU, they are putting a computer, they are putting based on that how we are accessing it. That particular computer, we are accessing it by using this portal. By using this portal, we are accessing our cloud. That is actually called as cloud compute. So whenever the things we want to create a virtual machine, we want to create storage services. So whatever the services we have to learn or whatever the work we have to done, we can done just by using this console. From this particular website, we can do whatever things we want to do. But yes, somewhere in any of the city or any of the area, they have put some computers. That particular computers, under that, we are storing our data. So in this particular computer, whatever the storage, we are doing it. How we can access those things? By using public internet or private internet. Public internet, the internet which we are using on our daily basis. That is actually called as public internet. But what is private internet? That actually used in organizations. That is called as private. We are all calling it using a word called VPN. A VPN which actually we are using it, that is called as private cloud. So how you can access that particular cloud? By using public or private internet. And we can access from our laptops, we can access from our mobiles, from our tabs, from our computers, so wherever we want to access. And so we are setting it in any part of the world. We can access from any part. It can be our infrastructure, storage, or any type of application, whichever we have created. We can access it from any part of the world. So that is why nowadays we are using cloud computing, so we can access those things from any part of the world. And for cloud computing, we can just only use their things whichever we want to use. Now, if I'm talking about earlier on-premises option, for on-premises, we have to purchase a lot of CPU, we have to purchase a lot of RAM and motherboards and all the things we have to purchase. But in cloud, we don't need to purchase anything. We have to just create our AWS account. Sorry, Azure account we have to create. After creation of our account, we can only pay as you go. So whatever we are using it, only for that one we are paying. It's like a hotel room. But in hotel room, what we are doing it, we are paying it for a single day. But it's not a single day. For if I'm using it for 15 minutes, we are just paying only for 15 minutes. So if this is a cloud computing, we are using it. So whatever, for how many minutes or hours I'm using it, only for that particular time period, we are paying it for to our cloud platforms. I don't need to pay for whole month or for whole year. It's only for that particular time period we have to pay. And here we have some features about cloud computing. Here I am having the features. Don't worry about the definition, guys. If I'm going with definitions, you guys will get confused. The only one which I'm going to explain you is pay as you go, which I've already explained you. That is one of the biggest feature we have it under cloud. That we have to pay only for that particular time period, whichever we are going to use. This is one of the biggest feature we have it. Yes, other features also we have it. And in this PDF, the PPT which you are getting, you will get definitions also. But right now, I'm not going to explain those definitions. The reason is, if I'm explaining definitions, you will get confused. But yes, in the end of the training, if you're reading these definitions, you are able to understand these definitions also. Okay. Now coming to our type of cloud computing. We have two types of cloud computing. One is called deployment model. Other one is called service model. In deployment model, we have three types: public, hybrid, private. In service model, we have three: IaaS, SaaS, AWS. So these are the three types we have it in deployment. We have three types in service model. So here will come with definitions. Public cloud. We have a one service name called virtual machine. That is actually a first service we are going to discuss in our Azure training. When we'll come to PPT number 5, that time we are going to start a service called virtual machine. So this service is actually coming under which type of cloud? Public cloud. Then we have private cloud. Under Azure, we have a service called Azure VNet. That particular service is called private cloud. Don't worry about the definitions, guys. When we are practically seeing it, at that time also you will understand this. So where we have this service? Here we are going to start. When we'll come to a reach your PPT number 53. At that time, we are going to continue with the service called Azure VNet. This is also very important services which we have. Virtual machine and virtual. Next, we have a third type of cloud which is called as hybrid cloud. Combination of public plus private. It means combination of this virtual network plus virtual machine is actually called as hybrid cloud. In real time, we all are using this hybrid cloud actually. How we are using this hybrid cloud, you will understand, because the virtual machines which actually we are going to create under our service called virtual network. So how we are creating it, we'll practically going to see all those things whenever we are practically learning about those particular topics. Now, the next is coming under service models. All clouds, it is AWS, GCP, IBM cloud or Oracle cloud. All clouds are called infrastructure as service. Because we are going to use them as an infrastructure. We are connecting it by using internet and we can use them. For how many minutes or hours we want to use, we can use. Now, next, platform as a service. Here we have a service called Azure App Service. This is also we are going to discuss in our end of the training. Here then we'll reach to PPT number 83. This service is called platform as a service because in this case, we are going to use our Azure cloud as a platform. This service is majorly used by the developer. Those people are saying that we are developers. So these people can use this particular service, platform as a service. In this one, what we are getting it, developers can upload their code, and after that, everything is going to taken care by our Azure. We don't need to worry about doing anything in this particular service. So this service is majorly used by the developers in Azure. How they are using, we'll see that also. Next and the last type, that is called software as a service. We all know Gmail, we all know Yahoo, we all know Hotmail, Microsoft emails, Outlook, which we are using it. That is actually called as software as a service. So we are using all mobile applications, web applications or mobile applications, whichever we are using it. Those all are called as software as a service. We all know what are softwares. We all are using in our daily basis. We are using. So all the things are called as software. So those things which we are not installing on our laptops, on our system, those things whichever we are using it, that is actually called softwares as a service. Now coming to Azure. Who has started this Azure? We all know Microsoft. We all are using Windows on our systems. A company by Microsoft, they have started it Azure. In which year? In 2010. When they have started, they have given as name as Windows Azure. But in 2014, they have renamed as Microsoft Azure. They have invested huge amount in data center across the globe. They have maximum regions as per their competitors. So what competitors they have? AWS, Azure, Azure is not their competitor. Oracle, IBM, Google. So they have the maximum regions, means this complete structure, whichever they have it, which is having it more than any of their competitor they have. And each region is actually considered as a country. Now here I've given the complete map also. So we can see the map also for Azure. Let me show that complete map. We can explore that also. I'll tell you one more. Let me first share that and then I'm going to share actually a very good information about Azure. So here is that complete map which we are getting. You can see this is live actually. The live map which we have it. And you can see here that satellite which is moving it right now. So this is a live map which we are able to see about Azure. We are getting. This is India one. And India one, whatever their regions they have it, we can see all the things here. But you can see a lot of things we are getting it. What actually we are getting it, we can see here. Wherever you see the white dots, that actually are one region, geographic region. But the blue, that green dots are actually a region. So in India, we have multiple regions. One is in central India, other one is actually called as South India. And then we have edge locations, we have it. See the one, the purple one. These are edge locations. What is this edge locations? We'll discuss later. So there we can see the complete their mapping, how they have done their mapping and all the things, their satellite. This is a real-time map we can see here about the whole world we can see. And even Azure is using it, wind energy, solar energy, even in some cases they are using mixed energy also, where they have wind and solar both at a same place. So with this, they are even saving their lot of cost of electricity by using it, this projects. Or I tell you one more thing, in future, what Azure is going to be do, they are going to create their data centers in sea. So they are working on it. It's still not yet live, but yes, they are working it. So whatever their regions they have it, they are going to put their servers in the sea. So if they are putting in sea, they are saving it more electricity, because for these servers, they need to run a AC 24/7. They need to run in that particular places. Even it's in the cold weather or in hot weather, they have to run 24/7. But by using it, they are putting their servers in sea. So definitely they save a lot of money by using the servers. So this is the first time Azure is going to be working on it. But yes, if this thing is still working it takes might be more time on that. So here that region, you can see that. Whatever the complete list, you can see that. If you want to filter, you can filter the details and you can see more details. So here this is the complete map about Azure we are getting. Now, whenever we are going to create our Azure account, we are getting it multiple things we are getting it. Few things we are getting free for 12 months. Few things we are getting it always free. And whenever we are going to create our Azure account, you are getting some credit from Azure for first 30 days. $200, or as per India, they are giving you 14,500 INR they are giving the credit. Now in Azure, few services we are getting it only for 12 months free. Few services which we are getting it always lifetime free. They are giving it. But yes, for first 30 days, you can use any service which is coming under free, which is paid, which is not free. Any service if you are using it, you don't need to pay a single rupee till that time your credit is pending with 14,500. You don't need to pay anything for first 30 days if you are using it under your credit with 14,500. Now here I have given the link which we guys can see that this particular service are coming under free quota or not. So here I'm getting the complete list of 140 countries which they are providing the quota. Here we are. 200 credit or as per their country also. They have done like for in India, they are using INR. So this is the one which they are. You can convert it into your currency also based on that. They are giving you the credit. Depend on the dollar rate also. Right now, earlier, if I'm talking when I credit this PPT, that time this was the credit. But now the dollar rate has been increased, so might be they are giving you more credit. Means might be they are giving you some 15,000 something like that because dollar rate has been increased. Now, here are the list of services which we are getting it for free. Like here we have a service called Advisor, which is always free. Monthly quota is always free. But let's say, for example, I'm going to a service called Virtual Machine. Virtual Machine Linux, Virtual Machine Windows. It is only free for 12 months. But here is a free month quota, 750 hours per month. Which one? B1S. We have a type called virtual machine that is actually called as B1S. We'll see that in upcoming session also. So here they are giving it days wise and how much quota they are giving. See, this is always free. Which one? 50 virtual networks. We have an option called VPN Gateway. 12 months free, 750 per hours. And which one? VPN GW1 gateway type. So they are with that one, they are giving the type also under which type that is coming under free quota. So this is very important for you guys. When you want to practice, you can check this particular link also. That particular service is coming under free quota. Like you can see here, we have SQL database that is also coming under 12 months. So whatever they have given the complete details about their service, which service is 12 months free, which service is always free. Other than that, if you are using any other service, that service is chargeable. But yes, don't worry about that. Whatever we are using it, that is coming under free quota. Might be few little things we have it is chargeable. I'm going to inform you few things also. And I'm going to show you one thing about calculator also in our upcoming session. Based on that, you guys can calculate also if you are getting a bill for that particular service, how much you are getting. So you guys can calculate that also. Now this already we have discussed it. Who is the number one cloud we have it right now as per the market? AWS. Second is Microsoft. But yes, this is the one which we have it done in July 2021. Let me check, do we get any new updation or not? And last month we didn't get any updation, but now I'm not sure we get any new updation. No, still we have till July 2021. So this is actually, we are getting it that ranking. But if I'm talking about, yes, whenever we are getting the new one, this distance which actually we have it in Azure and Microsoft, this is going to be covered. And I'm 100% sure within next 3 to 4 years, this distance is going to be finished. Microsoft is going to be number one cloud in upcoming days. Now, and here I have given the complete list of services which we are going to cover. So here are the complete list of services which we have it. How many we have it? We can count 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So these are total 22 services which we are going to cover as per our associate level. Associate level, or you can call it admin level. We can. Core duration is 35 days. Each session is 1 hour only Monday to Friday. We don't have any session on Saturday and Sunday. Schedule time is as per our schedule time, which is 8 p.m. IST. Okay, it can be go to 9 p.m. might be 9:15, or depend on our topic, which actually we are covering it. That is the timing which we have, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. But yes, 10-15 minutes up and down is might be possible, depend on the topic which we are working with. Each session is going to be recorded, and you will get each session also from our side. Course fees is 5,000 INR. This is which I have already told you. Course content link is given here, and I'm going to share the course content link in the chat box also with you, all of you. So if you have any question, you guys can see the course content also here. And I'm going to share my email ID also with you guys also in upcoming days. So whenever you do practice, this is an email ID of Logic Labs. This is not my email ID. I'm not using this email ID. I'm going to share my email ID also with you guys in upcoming days. So whenever you do practice, while practicing, if you have any doubt, anytime, drop me an email with screenshots, with complete details. So whenever I'm going to see your email, I'm going to reply you also. But yes, make sure whenever you're sending email with proper details, otherwise might be your email will go to spam. In that case, I'm not able to do anything. And here I have given my team contact details. If you want to ask any question, anything related to training, you guys can contact them anytime. Whenever they see your message, they are going to reply. Okay. And I'm going to share the WhatsApp group link again in the chat box. If you are not in Azure Batch 95, any of the group, if you are not there, guys, please join the group by using this link. If you're already there, please don't join duplicate group. Because for us, all groups are same. We are going to share every group same information. So I'm sharing the link again. Please join the WhatsApp group by using the link. If still you are not able to join the WhatsApp group, you can contact to my team by using the WhatsApp message. Drop them a WhatsApp message. They are going to reply you. And about this certification part, I have already told you, after completion of the training, you want to go for any certification with the help of DOMS, you can go for this. So we are covering it about this. Is that 104 we are going to cover. And what you will get from our side, this is also I'll explain you. Let me do it by using one image. Let me show you one image also, guys. Here is that image. On daily basis, what you will get? Live training, recordings, and training PPTs, which I am using it. And then you will get, in the end of the training, Azure dump, document, sample resumes, interview question, and but yes, these 5 things you will get at the end of the training, which I have already mentioned here also. So at the end of the training, you will get on daily basis, you will get recordings and the training PPTs, whichever I'm doing. These 5 things you will get only at the end of the. Okay, let me again come to the PPT. This is about from my side. Now, if you have any question, you can again please raise your hand. A lot of people has already raised hand. So let's talk with them. Yes, Tirupati, you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, Tirupati.
Sir, already I completed my question.
Sorry?
I completed my question, sir.
Okay, so if your question is already done, lower down your hand. Okay, thank you. Yes, Anant, you can unmute.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Anand.
Sir, my question is that I am from your side. I'm from non-technical background actually. I do
Okay.
my engineering in B mechanical.
Okay.
So my
how
basic
much
question is that
when you have completed?
2015, sir.
Okay, so it's more than 7 years now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your question?
So is that I am eligible for that DevOps or required any background
I'll tell
from
you
IT?
one thing. Anyone can learn this training. Okay.
Okay,
The end thing is after completion of this training, the time you are going to invest, you need a job. That is your main task. That is the end thing which actually why you are here to learn this course. So Anand, as per your previous experience, so what you have to done is you have to put some fake experience because you're not from the technical background. You are not a fresher. Yes, if you're a fresher, then you can go for that. Or if you're from IT industry, then you can go for it. But you are completely from the different background. In this case, you have to put. Just put 2 or 3 years of experience. Based on that, you can apply for other job.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
Anything else?
No, sir. Just so, and currently I'm working in mechanical industry. So might be after completion of this course, you give my idea. So I will do it, sir. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. Definitely, you can apply for jobs.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Balaji, you can.
Hi, sir. Thanks for giving me a chance.
Yes, Balaji.
I'm working as a incident manager. That is some kind of non-IT non-technical project. I have 1.5 experience. I'm not satisfied with the project because everything is like documenting, and my friend referred that you can learn something. So I joined here. And he also mentioned like you can go for AWS or Azure.
See, both clouds are good, which I've already told you. I'm working in both the clouds. I know both the clouds. Okay, so for me, I know both the things. So for me, both things are easy. So nothing is different. So whatever thing you know, you both are easy for. Like earlier also I've told Balaji, if you know one cloud, you can learn other cloud also very easily because terminologies are same.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so both are good. But yes, right now, AWS is number 1, but I'm 100% sure Azure is going to be number 1 in upcoming days. Because if as per current situation in market, Azure has more jobs. And they are capturing it more market than AWS. And I'll tell you the reason behind it. Azure is more cheaper than AWS.
Okay.
That is the biggest reason.
Okay, so after I am learning Azure, so I can project like 1 year of experience in Azure, and then and I can apply for the job, right?
You can even after completion of the training, you can easily put 2 years of experience. Okay.
Thanks.
Yes, Amit Sinha, you can unmute. Yes, Amit, waiting for your question. You have already unmuted yourself. Amit, I'm not able to hear you. Please check your mic. Yes, Kiran, you can unmute. Kiran, yes, you can ask your question. Kiran, are you able to hear me? Looks like don't have any question. Yes, Lava Kumar Reddy, you can unmute.
Hi, thank you for this one. Am I audible?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, there are two things actually I thought of to ask actually. I am into like a Wintel platform and I have around 10 years of experience.
Sorry,
and
last like you're working it?
Windows actually, Wintel.
Okay, Windows, okay.
Actually, from myself itself, like with some recording and some available media, I have trying to learn on this. Actually, once if I pay this course and once I'm continuing this, as you said, no, the few things you will be giving on the last only. Simultaneously, I'm practicing for the certification and as well as the interview. Is it possible to share it in the initial itself?
No, not possible. Why actually I'm not sharing? Because students are going to be learn on those things. So they are not practicing it. That is the reason I'm not sharing it, because what they are doing it, they're trying to learn or work, start learning on dump. They're trying to create their resumes and they're wasting their time on those things. And I don't want to be done those things. So that is why I just want my students to be focused on things which we are learning right now. That is why I have created like this. I'm going to share those things in the end of the training. Even in the end of the training, I'm going to share some quiz also with you. So whatever we have learned in this training, you guys can attempt those quizzes and it will be a quick recap for you also.
Okay. And the second question is, I'm not sure it is a right question to you actually. Actually, my colleagues also like joined the courses with Logic Labs. They are into this Azure AWS course, which is on the, I think you yourself only, I guess.
9 a.m. batch.
Yes, exactly.
I am the trainer for that.
Yeah, they said Ankit only. Is it any difference between, because there it is the fees is 1,500 and it is 5,000 for Azure?
AWS fees is different, Azure is different, which I've already told you. AWS is having not more jobs in market. Azure is having more jobs in market. So Azure is having no competition in market because less people are having it. So that is why we have more jobs. AWS has no jobs in market, very less jobs if I'm talking.
Sorry, AWS having less jobs.
Less jobs in market rather than compared to Azure.
Okay, come asking again, like Azure is having more opportunities.
More jobs, correct.
Oh, then good, we are in the right track.
Yes.
Okay, that is the reason the fees is more.
You can even check that Naukri.com also. Even there is one, if I'm talking about in April, Azure, not Azure, sorry. My Naukri.com has given one article also. In that one, they have said that as from last 6 months, 50% jobs we are getting it more in Azure, and in AWS we are getting some 220% more jobs in market. AWS, this is for Azure. So as per a documentation, they have even done by the Naukri.com.
Okay.
And regarding the fees, the fees that I don't know. You can contact to the training institute, the people which I've shared the number. Okay. That is completely their decision. So you have to contact.
Just for information, no, because both are cloud trainings.
Cloud platform. I am not aware of those things. You have to contact training institute.
Okay, thank you, Ankit.
Okay.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yes, Anirudh, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yes.
So I'm also like a mechanical engineer from 2017 passed out, and I'm having 3 years experience in mechanical field only.
Okay.
So yeah. So after this, how many years of fake experience can I keep?
Easily put 2 to 3 years of experience.
Okay.
2 to 3 years, whatever. Don't go for 1 year. 2 to 3 years, whichever you want to put, you can put.
Okay. And moreover, like, so do we get a placement assistance from Logic Labs?
Share job details in our Telegram group. So based on that, you can apply. Today we have actually shared the share which we have, that is for AWS, not for Azure. Today we have also shared in our Telegram group. I have already shared the Telegram link in chat box. I'm going to share again. You can join the Telegram group.
Okay.
Okay, I shared again.
Sure. And and I have a final question. So how can we search for jobs after
by using Naukri.com monsters? You can search there. You'll get.
Okay.
LinkedIn also you can apply. That is also one platform. We have it in India.
Yeah. And can we go as a fresher to Azure or any cloud platform?
If you are to tell you one thing, if you are from a BTech or BCom, not BCom, for BTech or for a BCA, if you have completed within 2 years, like if I talk about 2 or 3 years, if you have done it, then I can say yes. But you have done it's more than 4 years now.
Yes.
That time it's going to be difficult as
Yeah,
a
but I
fresher.
have but I have done post graduation that's completed in 2019. Is that?
Then you can apply. Then you can go for that. But if you have a if I talk about 3 years, till 3 years it is sufficient. You can go for as a fresher. If you have completed your master's or bachelor's within 3 years. But if it's 4 years, then it's going to be difficult.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you, Ankit.
Okay. Yes, Surendran, you can unmute. Surendran, you can unmute yourself. Pawan Kumar, you can unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Pawan.
Myself, Pawan Kumar from Karnataka. I have completed my diploma in 2010, sir.
Okay.
I'm CCNA certified as a trainer for CCNA routing and switching.
Okay.
On diploma background, will I get a good package after completing this training, sir?
You have to put previous some fake experience. You have to put.
Okay, sir.
Then yes, definitely you can.
Okay. Then should I go for the fundamentals first, or I can
Fundamental,
do this?
which I've already told, it is not mandatory.
Okay, sir.
Fundamental is option. Directly you can go for this one.
This one, yes, sir.
Don't need to go for fundamental. Don't waste your time for fundamental.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Surendran, you can unmute. Surendran, you can unmute. Surendran, are you able to hear me? Surendran, you have already unmuted yourself, but I'm still not able to hear you. Surendran, if you don't have any question, please don't waste your time and other people's time. Yes, Amit Sinha, you can unmute. Yes, Amit Sinha, you have already unmuted yourself. You can ask your question. Amit, if you don't have any question, please don't raise your hand. It is wasting your time and other people's time also. Padmamati, you can unmute.
Yeah, Aisha, is there any project for by ending of this training?
Yes, if you see the course content, let me open a course content. In the course content, it is mentioned we are going to cover one project also in the end of the training. Let me open it again. Let me share that. Here is it, which I have already mentioned here. And I mentioned the services name also. For which services we are going to cover the project.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Yes, Anthony, you can unmute.
Hello, sir. Mr. Ankit. Hi, good evening, by the way.
Good evening.
Yes, my question is about the fee, the 5,000. Is this the fee for a one-time payment or?
Yes, it is one-time payment.
And
There's
then
no installment options we have.
again, please.
There is no installment options we have. It is one-time payment.
Okay. Thank you for that answer. And then the payment is when the payment will be started.
Are you in the WhatsApp group?
Yes,
Azure
I'm in
Batch
the WhatsApp.
95. Yeah, we are
Yes,
going to
correct.
share the details. If you want, guys, I'll share today. We'll share today also after this session. Okay, I'll inform my
Okay.
team. They are going to share it. So whenever you want to do, you can do within 3 to 4 days. You can make the payment.
Okay. Okay, that's
Okay.
all my question. Thank you for that answer.
Yes, Gina, you can unmute yourself. Gina, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Hi, sir. Sir, I have around 10 years of accounting experience. I'm working as an account manager currently.
Okay.
I would like
In
to
which
change
company?
I'm working for a pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
Which is such an Epsilon, which is located in Panjagutta, Hyderabad. So
okay.
I'm working as an assistant manager in account field, sir, having of 10 years experience. So I thought of changing the platform. So I just wanted to check with you if it is okay to shift the platform. Is it the
Yes,
right
you
platform
can
to?
do that, China, you can do that. But yes, you are not from that IT background, so you have to put some experience.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then it is possible for that you can switch.
Sir. And one more question, sir. Since I'm not into technical, I have zero technical knowledge. I don't know what is server. I don't know what is.
Don't worry. If a person is fresher, a person experienced, he can go for that.
Sir, and recently I have attended a few demos of Azure, AWS, and also, sir, for Azure, they have mentioned that I have to go ahead with Windows Server Administration, basic concept of Active Directory and all.
It is not required. They are providing the wrong information. No prerequisite is required.
Sir.
If you want to learn, you can go for that. If you don't have any, that is okay. That is additional benefit which you are getting if you have that knowledge.
That's all, sir. That's I'm done with my questions, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, Shashi, you can unmute.
Yeah, Ankit. Thank you for the opportunity again. So Ankit, as you know, in US, if I just keep Azure, sometimes to get my resume picked up and get the calls, they might ask if I have any knowledge on AWS as well. So once I complete the Azure course, how similar are Azure and AWS? I just want to have a basic
like
idea.
earlier also, Shashi, I told you that terminologies are same.
Okay.
You can easily, and like here in AWS, what we are calling it, we are calling EC2. In Azure, we are calling it virtual machines. So concept-wise, it is same. Okay. Little bit naming convention is different. Yes, definitely that is different. Like in AWS, we are calling it VPC. Here we are calling it virtual network, VNet.
Yeah, I mean even
in
Azure...
AWS also we have VPC peering. In Azure we have VNet peering.
Okay, so basically, Ankit, Azure terminology is easier for me, from understanding the concepts. But AWS are little confusing with the naming convention, EC3 and S3 storage. So those are a little bit confusing. So that's why I want to complete the Azure.
That is not. If you learn, after learning it, there will be no confusion. It is starting little bit. It is less. When I was a learner, definitely for me, when I starting it 7 years back, that time little bit confusion will be there. And I tell you one more thing: those people know AWS or any other cloud. Don't try to compare it. If you try to compare, Shashi, then 100% will be a big problem for you.
Yeah.
Okay. That time is because you're trying that in AWS, we are doing like this, in Azure also doing like this. But yes, little bit changes we have it. Okay. I am working in both the cloud platforms because I know that when I was a learner 7 years back, I got a lot of confusion there because actually my company requirement is at that time 7 years, I have to learn both the cloud at same time. So in morning I'm learning AWS, in evening I'm learning Azure. So it's actually a big problem for me also at that time. So as per my personal experience, I'm sharing it. Don't compare it.
Okay. Thanks, Ankit.
Okay.
And one more thing, Ankit, can I have your team's phone number so that I can contact them?
Contact Krishna.
Yeah, sure. Let me get the number.
Yes, I'm setting the chat box also. You can note down. Contact Krishna. You can contact Harini, Aisha, Pavan also. But if you want to get a call, contact Krishna. I'm sharing all the numbers in the.
Thanks, Ankit.
Yes, Kiran, you can.
Sir, myself Kiran.
Yes, Kiran.
I'm having 1.2 experience in Windows server administration. Can I switch to the Azure?
Yes, you can switch.
Can
Azure
I get,
also?
Can I get opportunities in that one?
Definitely you will get, because Windows is also from Microsoft, Azure is also from Microsoft. So you can do that. Don't worry about that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, Mohammed Imran, you can unmute.
Hello, hi Ankit.
Hi, Mohammed.
I just wanted to know about the server certification part. Do we get any help to get the certification done from Windows?
DevOps will provide, and we have mentioned here that will provide them.
You will provide a certificate?
Certification done.
Okay, that means?
No, which you're talking about, course completion certificate or Azure certificate?
No, I'm talking about Azure certification. Do we get any help from you?
We'll provide dump for that.
Okay.
Okay. So with the help of this one, you can clear some.
Okay.
But asking might be you're asking proxy.
Yeah.
No, we are not providing proxy.
Okay.
Okay. We'll provide you a dump.
Okay.
You can still contact to my team. I share the number. Might be they have any people who those are doing it. I'm not sure about those things. I'm not doing it, so I don't have any knowledge about proxies and all. You can contact my team based on that income. Or you can drop an email to them.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. I will ask you.
Sure. Yes, Kriti, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi.
Actually, is there any other times for this session?
Currently, no. Currently, I'm just starting. May I know your preferable timing?
Actually, if it is morning, it will be fine before 12.
No, not right now. No. I actually currently a morning. I am getting one batch is going to start at 9 a.m. That is for AWS. Actually, I'm going on. When this batch is going to be complete, then I'm going to start Azure. But this will take still, if I'm talking about 1 month.
My bad. Actually, I'm bit bit. Okay, fine.
So
Thank you.
You can do one thing also. You can join this batch also. If you're not able to attend any session, you will get recordings also. You can watch recording whenever you get time. You have any questions, you can drop me an email. Or I'll give you one more option to you. You can pay for this batch. In future, whatever the batch I'm going to share, that is preferable for you. You can even join that batch within 1 year.
Within 1 year?
Yes, within 1 year, we are giving that option. From your payment date, within 1 year, whatever the batch we are going to start, you guys can join any of the batch.
Thank you, Ankit.
But recordings you will get only for the batch which you are paying.
Okay, Ankit, actually, you said this will be associate level, right? Going forward after this 35 days of time period, we have to go with development, right?
No, we are not going with development.
No, actually, if we need,
you can go for expert level or DevOps level.
Yeah, DevOps. I'm sorry.
That is what which we have.
Yeah, that we have to pay extra for it, right? That will be next level. Yeah,
correct.
That is different course.
Correct.
Yeah, and you'll not be the person who handle that also, because it will be easy for us to understand the same level of explanation.
I'm the one actually doing it, but still actually with this training institute, I didn't start. I'm working on the course content with this training institute.
Yeah,
I didn't start till now with this training institute. Might be by, if I'm talking about what is the today's date, today is something, might be from October, might be I'll start because I'm working on documentation from their side, because that work documentation is still taking more time.
Yeah, if it is
earlier I was
morning
starting
session,
it from
go
August,
ahead,
but
sorry.
still the documentation is not yet completed.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's all from my end. Thank you.
Next, Narendra Reddy, you can unmute.
Hi. Means the same question. So this will be not cover any topics of DevOps, right?
No, nothing. Which I've already told, like if I'm in the DevOps, if I'm go with Azure DevOps, that is completely different thing. And in Azure DevOps, we have to learn these 5 things also, which is not part of this training.
So can I?
These are the 5 things.
If there is any DevOps recordings, can I get those recordings?
Which I've already told, for this training institute, I didn't start about the Azure DevOps. In future, I'm going to be start. So when we are going to start, we'll share the details in our WhatsApp.
Okay.
But that will take more time.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you in the WhatsApp group?
Yes.
So we'll share you whatever the new batches, every detail you will get there in that group.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Adel, you can unmute. Adil or Yusuf, you can unmute yourself. Aishwarya, you can. Yes, Adil, you can ask your question.
I'm based in the United States.
Your voice is very low.
My question, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Yes, my question is with regards to the certification. Will there be help? I mean, will there be a cost for the AZ 400?
AZ?
No. 400. That's
For
the expert
AZ
level.
400, if you want to go, you have to first go with AZ 104. Without AZ 104, you can't go for AZ 400. It's not possible. That is a path that Azure has defined it. So you have to follow the path.
But after the AZ 104, will there be another class for AZ 400?
That is, yes, in future we are going to start.
Okay, that's one. And then two, for the purpose of those of us that are not in India, on the WhatsApp group, can you please share the
link of the WhatsApp
we
group?
can use?
For regarding
the WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp group link, let me share it again. Here is that WhatsApp
Yeah,
group.
I mean the WhatsApp group link, but I will need the PayPal so we can do the payment.
So if for PayPal link, please contact Harini. Please contact her on WhatsApp message. So
Okay,
she is the
Harini,
one going to help you, yes, regarding the PayPal payments.
All right, thank you.
This is the one, don't contact any other person because otherwise they are also going to redirect to Harini. So contact her, she is the correct person for the PayPal payments.
Okay, all right, I'll do just that. Thank you very much.
WhatsApp her message. Whenever she see your message, then she's going to reply.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Prashant, you can unmute. Prashant, you can unmute yourself. Aishwarya, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Aishwarya, you can ask a question.
Yeah. So when we can pay the fees, can we pay it in the next week? Like
Within
31st?
within 3-4 days, you can pay that because till Monday session, till Friday, we are just going with the demo session. So after that, if you can till it means you can pay till Sunday. Till what is that Sunday is 28. 28 or 29th you can pay.
We can't pay in 31st, no?
Because from the 29th, the link is going to be changed. The link is going to share only with paid candidates.
Okay, okay. Until Sunday, we can until Sunday we have time.
Because from the Monday session, whatever the Monday session we have it, that 29th of August one link is going to share only with paid candidates.
Okay,
Okay. Or if might be if you pay late, you will get that link after your payment.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Anirudh, you can unmute.
Thank you, sir, again giving opportunity. So what is Azure Dump, sir?
Azure?
Dump.
Dump is like a sample questions. Like from this dump, if you go for a certification, 60 to 70% questions will come from your this dump. Like if I'm talking about in colleges, when we are in college, we are just reading some guides. From their guides, we are getting some question in our college papers. That is actually something like that.
Oh, okay, got it, sir. Yeah, I was just confused with the terminology.
No issue, no issue. Yes, Jamil, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Jamil.
Sir, I have only one queries because payment side we have to some queries. Maybe 5,000 is the payment. Okay. When I have to pay?
Which I like just now, Ashwarya, talking with that girl Ashwarya, that you can pay before 28. We are going to share that payment details today. Before Sunday, you can make the payment. Because from the 29th, the link is going to be changed.
Okay. Okay. Another ones. Currently, you have shared the WhatsApp group is 90 and batch
95.
Yeah.
-4.
Yeah. But my WhatsApp group is same. It's a different thing. It's a badge number.
Is it batch number 95?
is 195.
That is okay. 95 1, 95 2, 95 3, 95 4. It doesn't make any difference. You just need to be in Azure Batch 95.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever the details we are sharing in all four. So total for this batch, we have 4 WhatsApp groups.
4 WhatsApp. Okay. Fine. Okay. And okay, sir. Okay.
Anything else?
No, not. Thanks.
Yes, Ibrahim, you can.
Hello, Ankit. Good evening.
Good evening.
So I wanted to know, after doing the courses and all, do we get any placement opportunities from your side?
We are going to share the details in our Telegram group. We are going to share the job details. You can apply that. Earlier also I've told to a student, I'm going to share again the Telegram group link. You can join our Telegram.
And one more thing, Ankit. What will be the salary packages for freshers and all kind of that
I
stuff?
really don't have information, seriously speaking, regarding the packages.
No, as per your knowledge, if we go as a fresher,
It's near about 3 lakh, 3.5, something like that. Because it depends on the company to company also. Okay. Some companies are even giving it 280, some companies are giving 3, some companies are giving 4 also. Seriously speaking,
so
nowadays.
this is for the associate level, right? Associate
Correct.
level. And what about the DevOps? If you learn DevOps and associate both at the same time?
Next step, you have to learn it after completion of this program. Then you can go for it.
Okay, Ankit. Thanks a lot. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Sheikh, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi Ankit, Sunil here. So I have a small doubt that after the completion of this course, till what extent we can handle, imagine if we are working as a 2 years experience for a particular project. So
You can, like earlier also I've told to other students, after completion of the training, if you want to put a fake experience, you can put 2 to 3 years. I'm just giving an example to you.
Okay.
I'm not saying that you can put your fake experience. I'm just giving, like earlier I've informed to other students, they can put 2 to 3 years of experience. So it means you can easily handle a person who is worked with 2 to 3 years experience.
Okay, so the concept that we cover here, will this be helpful to work as a 2-3 years experience?
Correct.
Right? Yeah, and also, can you just let me know when will in next batch will start, because I have few other things
For Azure?
Yeah, for Azure itself.
That actually, as per the calendar which we have discussed it right now, that is not 36th of 13th of September.
13th of September.
That actually which I have discussed till now, that is still not 100% finalized. That is the 13th of September, and the timing will be 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Okay.
Yes, 13th of September, 6 p.m.
Okay, so I just want to know how will I be able to get the information, like
are you in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, in this
In that
96th group.
In the 96th also we are going to share the details. Don't worry.
Okay, sure. And also one more thing is, after completing this Azure cloud certification, so can we directly skip to architect certification without DevOps, or
no, you can.
You
can see this is certification part.
Yeah.
After this associate level, you can go for expert level, or you can go for DevOps, or you can go for both.
Okay, so is there any chance that architect is a little tougher than this DevOps, or both will be?
No. It's same level. Okay. Nothing else. Same level. Yes. Concept, because in DevOps, different thing. Expert level, in this you are getting it more Azure services.
Sorry, I didn't get it. Can you just repeat?
DevOps is different thing, and expert level, under expert level, you are getting it Azure services.
Okay, which one would you suggest to go for? Is it DevOps or architect?
DevOps.
Okay.
If I'm talking about my suggestion, go for DevOps.
Okay, thank you. That's it.
Okay, because if I'm talking about expert level, DevOps is having more jobs.
Okay.
And that is actually a good combination. Associate plus DevOps is a good combination rather than associate plus expert.
Okay, and also a small doubt, like for DevOps, how much content should we be able to know, or is just after training we can?
We'll share course content about Azure DevOps also.
Okay.
Right now, the one which you are in 96 batch, that is for AWS 96 batch.
Okay. No, I mean the concepts that we normally learn. So is it similar to the cloud one, or
No, it's similar to cloud one because that Azure DevOps, now we are learning, so that definitely needs to be go with cloud things.
Okay, it's just like developing the cloud thing, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And the architect one?
Okay, sorry, can you repeat again?
I mean, it's this DevOps one is just developing the cloud thing. So is this architect one is also similar or any extra features are added?
With DevOps, there are some extra features you are going to be learning more things.
Okay, thank you. That's
okay. Yes, Deepak Mishra, you can unmute.
Hi, I'm Deepak. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Can you share the AWS link which you're starting from tomorrow? Details of it.
AWS batch, I'm not no new batch is starting for AWS.
I think that just now, 10 minutes before you said that some batches starting from AWS. That is from
it's already going on. Morning 9 a.m. batch.
So when is that completing? Is it any idea? Because
that is going to be, it's already more than 50% batch is already completed.
Okay.
New batch is going to be start for AWS on 30th of August.
30th of August. So is that possible?
Time is 4 p.m. IST. Okay. We are going to, are you in the WhatsApp group? Any of our?
See, I have just logged into
that 95 batch.
Yeah.
And so the same one will share the details. Or you can check in our Telegram group also.
Anything before 10 a.m. because my office time is from 10 a.m.
No.
So before that, it will be.
Right now, I don't have any plans. The only thing is the batch which is going on, which is more than 50% already.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Mohammed Jamil, you can unmute.
Yeah, sorry, another one query. Before our last 1 year, have completed in AWS in same thing. In Sunil is handled. Okay, so this case, this Azure is handled Sunil, or you have to come.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
And last year we had to complete it in.
Last year you have completed?
Yeah, yes, course only we have to complete it last year.
Okay.
And that time is Sunil is handled the topic AWS things course. Okay, so Azure is you are only handled or Sunil?
No, what's your question regarding it? You want to compare Sunil with me or something else?
No, yours is okay, but Sunil is there or?
I don't know about those things. Sunil, what Sunil is teaching, you can contact Training Institute regarding Sunil. I'm not the responsible person for Sunil.
Fine.
Okay. So I'm not the responsible person. What Sunil is doing it, I know what I am doing.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yes, Mohammed.
Sorry for interrupting again. So I had only one question. Is degree required for these roles?
No.
No, right?
Degree means degree. What the meaning of degree actually?
Like I have completed only diploma.
And that is okay. You can go with that also.
So companies will take, right, for us?
Yes. For diploma also they are taking it.
So only knowledge is what we require.
Correct. That is more important thing.
Got it. Thank you very much.
Yes, Narendra Reddy, you can unmute.
Actually, is the batch timings are fixed or in further?
No, it is fixed. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Narendra?
No, nothing.
What's your preferred timing?
This is a time which I prefer.
8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yeah.
That is fixed. The timing is fixed. Don't worry about it.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Shailaja, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi, Ankit. Just wanted you to explain this certification path again. I'm completely new. Just wanted to understand what are these.
Let me just. Here is a certification path. First of all, this fundamental one which you are able to, this is optional. It is not mandatory to give this certification center. After completion of this training, if you want to go for any certification, you can go for this one. AZ104. After AZ104, if you want to go in more depth, then there are two options. One is DevOps one, other one is expert one. So this is the path which actually you have. But yes, fundamental is optional. So we are learning about this one. After this, go for DevOps or expert.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else?
That's all. Thank you.
Yes, Amit Sinha, you can unmute.
Are you getting me, sir?
Yes, now I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, sorry. Actually, I tried many times, but due to mic issue, I could not be able to.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Yeah. So my question is that since I have experience, and from the telecom domain, so is it possible to switch from telecom domain after getting the training?
You have to put some experience on it.
But since I have a 16 year of experience, so after making 2 or 3 year experience in Azure, as you are suggesting to show the 2 or 3 year experience, so is it going to work for me? Means is it going to change? Give the change?
No, you can put that you can just put it with some telecom experience previous. Then that latest one needs to be Azure one.
Okay,
the latest one needs to be Azure. Because you are completely from different background, so it's quite difficult for you to get it.
Okay, and one more question is that like Azure training which you are giving, that would be sufficient, or I need to do extra after doing Azure training?
Sorry?
Means as you are giving the training on Azure, so that would be enough for me to get the switch, or I need to do
that is sufficient. If you want, you can go for it. That's completely as per your interest.
And I got your point, but since as you are saying DevOps would be
go for it. Because you are not from that IT background, then go for it. Go for DevOps.
Okay, go for DevOps. But before DevOps, I can also switch using this course which you are going to give us, right?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so guys, with this, I'm ending this session. We have done a lot of questions also. So we have just discussed few things today. So in tomorrow's session, we are going to discuss about how we can create our Azure account. Then we are going to do something about marketplaces, about subscription. We are going to discuss it. And then tomorrow we are going to start about our first service that is actually called as virtual machine. So you can create a virtual machine for Windows or for Linux one. For both, we are going to discuss in our tomorrow session based on the time. And then we are going to start about more things day by day. We are going to learn, and based on that, you guys practice. So you'll get a lot of confidence after completion of this. And definitely you are able to clear the interview if you are practicing on daily basis, guys. If you are practice whatever you are learning it, practice as much as you can. Okay, so with this, I'm ending this session. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow at same time, 8 p.m. IaaS. Thank you guys. Thank you for the conversation.